Hi guys, welcome back. It's time for January favorites. I'm wearing the same outfit as I filmed for another video, so what can I say? I'm lazy. I hope that doesn't bother you. If it does, you're on the wrong channel. Anyway, I hope you are all well. I have not done a favorites video in a while, and I'm gonna try to get back into the habit of it because A, I think it's super helpful for you to kind of know where my head is at for certain things, maybe if I don't get around to reviewing them. And then B, it's very helpful for me at the end of the year to be able to go back and look through what I loved. So I'm gonna try to be better. No promises though. Okay, oh, by the way, I just realized I put them all in my pocket of my fleece, so that's where the products are. But I'm just gonna go randomly through things that I've been loving. It doesn't mean that I've only loved them in January, but they are favorites of mine that I am talking about. So let's start 2020 out, 2020, oh God, 2022 out with a bang. The first thing is this perfume by Kayali, which is also a Huda Beauty brand. I say also because I mentioned one of her other skincare products in the last video I filmed, and I'm just like kind of impressed by everything that Huda is doing. And this is the Vanilla 28 perfume. I had a sample of this a long time ago, and then I loved it so much that I bought this size, but there was something weird about the scent, and I returned it. Like, it did not last at all. Like, I would spray it, smell good for 5 minutes, and then it would be gone. So I returned it because I was like, this is worthless, because it's not cheap, you know. I tried it again though, because I do love anything that smells like vanilla, and I have had much better luck with this. I'm actually gonna put some on, maybe. Did I just spray it out into nowhere? Ah, there we go. Oh, don't inhale after you spray perfume. Wow, that was, okay, calm down. I'm not good at explaining scents, but if you like vanilla, I would recommend trying this out. You can usually get a sample size. It's musky, vanilla-y. I'm trying to think, I like I said, I can't tell you like top notes, bottom notes, that's not my strength, but I do love this one. It's this one and the, I will post a picture of it, vanilla, I can't think of the name. Those are my two favorite vanilla ones, but I will definitely put a picture of the other one that I like. Okay, where do we go next? Where do we go next? That's the question for my life. Let's go to some skincare. This is the FitGlow Beauty. I cannot talk today. This is, what is the name of it? I should know. Cloud Ceramide Balm. This was out of stock on their website for months and months and months. I got a sample of it in a previous order and I fell in love. And so of course, like, the sample got me, and then I went to buy it and they were out of stock. So I signed up for the wait list. Once it came out, I purchased it. It is the most expensive moisturizer I have, but it's also kind of one of the best. It's the richest. When it says balm, it's like a moisturizer, but it's a balm. It's very heavy. So if you have oily skin, this is not for you. If you like rich creams, this is it. It also smells, I cannot describe how delicious and wonderful it smells. And when I put it on my face, I really do have a spa-like experience where I'm just like, oh, drenched in the smell, drenched in the moisture. Again, though, it's $89. I said it was expensive and I didn't say how much. It hurts my heart just thinking about how expensive it is, especially because, oh wow, my lips look so rich. And by rich, I mean dark. Yeah, like it hurts, but I love it. I love it so much. Okay, another thing I mentioned in the other video, and I'm gonna re-mention just because this is a January favorites, and the other one was more like my opinion has changed. So I'm just gonna talk about why I love these, but the first one is the Murad SPF. This is the City Skin Age Defense Broad Spectrum, SPF 50, PA+++++, whatever. This is a mineral sunscreen. I reviewed this before. I liked it and I like enjoyed it at the time. I just didn't reach for it, and now I'm like, I can't get enough of it. It gives me this glow. Like, I have some tinted moisturizer on over it, but the glow is from this. and it lasts all day. It doesn't have that bad of a white cast for a mineral sunscreen. It's, again, I must have very expensive taste because these are both, this is like $65. Like my whole face cost way too much money to look like I don't have makeup on. But if you are willing to splurge for a mineral sunscreen, this is one that I highly, highly recommend. And it really is one of the best ones out there. Okay, next up is another brand that I talked about earlier. This is the First Aid Beauty Retinol Eye Cream. I mentioned in the other video that I had never really tried First Aid Beauty because the packaging is like, to me. But this stuff is incredible. I've also mentioned that I have the driest under eye areas of maybe anyone. And if I put too much retinol on it, I flake up here, like on my eyelids, which is weird. This stuff does not do it. And I have found that the like under eye creasing and wrinkles have been less significant. Like, do you see that? Normally it's like really bad there, but I love it. It's expensive too. Again, like, I wish I loved more drugstore stuff. I really do. Okay, what is next on my list? Another FitGlow. FitGlow is a brand that I am just kind of getting into, but so far I have been pretty impressed by what they have to offer. And this is their lip serum, and I have it in the shade Beach Glow. This, obviously, if you watch any other YouTubers, State of Kate, it's her favorite thing out there. She got me into it. I only have this one shade, but I've already used almost half of it. That's what I have on my lips right now. I actually have a little bit of lip liner and then this. It smells divine, but it's also the most, like the thickest lip serum, lip moisturizer, whatever, cream, gloss, whatever you want to call it. But it is also the richest. And the reason that is a good thing, in my opinion, is because sometimes you put on a gloss and even if you're just talking, by the time you're like done talking, it's gone. Especially like don't get started on drinking or whatever. But with this, because it is so thick, it stays on your lips a lot longer, which then it kind of like does its job better. It also comes in, I think, like 40 some shades. It's, again, very, very pricey. I understand. I did not try to get everything that was pricey. I'm realizing my taste is very expensive and I should probably stop buying stuff. But I do love it, and I am excited to try some new colors when they come out, or when I'm done with this. I knew I was forgetting some things, and they're right here on the table. Okay, they are both from the brand KVD Beauty, which obviously, well, maybe not obvious, but used to be Kat Von D. Now it's just KVD. She's no longer associated with it. They have had such success basically since like ditching her and rebranding, and I like had never tried anything, but I love both of these things. I also have their contour, which it's not bad. I don't reach for it that often, but this brush has changed my life. This is the foundation brush and it's the number 10. This shape of it is what makes it so incredible. Do you see how it's kind of like a pyramid shape? And then it's very dense. You don't get a lot of movement out of it. Can you see that? This is incredible. If you don't like foundation brushes, but you do want something that acts like that, this would be my suggestion. It feels like painting, and I think it's because of this, like the shape of it, where it goes up and tapers up on both sides. What you can do is you really can just like brush stuff on, and you don't have to use it with their products. I know it was kind of meant for the Balm one, like the Good Apple, but I've been using it with everything, and you can get in your eyes because it is kind of like a small brush. It's not huge, and it doesn't make it go on too thick, which I always worry like foundation brushes will make it go on too thick, and I don't like thick coverage or high coverage, I guess. This does not do that. I don't know how else to say it. It is soft, easy, love it. It cleans very easily too. I don't know if they would call it duo fiber, but it kind of feels like that to me. But yeah, highly recommend. It was on sale the other day too, which is when I picked it up. And the next thing, so when I got the contour, where is it? I could show you. When I got this is the contour gel. This is why I purchased what I did. And I had, like, if I purchased the blush, I got a discount, which of course, like, I'm like such a sucker for those things. So I got the blush kind of as an afterthought. And this is in the shade Luminary 50. This is a gel blush. I don't know if it's the color. I do know. It's the color and it's the consistency. So the color, whoa, there are just hairs everywhere. So the color is a richer, like, I don't know if it's like a pink or a kind of raspberry. I guess that's the color I would call it. And it's not a color that I tend to reach for. And I think that's why I like it so much, especially in the winter. It just gives me that like natural flush. But it looks like a lip gloss. Like this looks like a lip balm, not gloss, I guess. And that is what makes it so incredible. If you like sheer coverage, if you like it to look as natural as possible, because once you sheer this out, it really, like, you can go almost to the point where it disappears. And I know a lot of people, I've seen reviews where they're like, it's nothing. But I think that's kind of the point. And it looks just like skin. Like it's very hard to put too much of it on, which I love because I can go overboard with blush very easily. If you do want to try this, I would highly, highly, highly recommend putting it on the palm, or not the palm, the back of your hand or wherever. Spreading it out a little, not as much as I just did, but kind of like getting the pigment separated, and then take a beauty blender, any kind of sponge, whatever, and use it that way. That is the best way that I've found. Fingers work as well, but I find that the sponge just helps it look the most natural, and it's just incredible. But if you want heavy pigmented blush, this is not the choice for you, but otherwise natural, yeah, this is it. I'm just looking through my list. Okay, 2 more things. And I'm not gonna be able to show you in the video because one of them I'm sitting on. This is a blanket. I will insert pictures of my cat sitting on them, but I have these 2 new desk chairs that are velvet. One is yellow and one is blue, and I can't get enough of them. It's like I wanna sit at my desk and do work. I always wanna film, but I bought the blue one first for my office, like where I work. And then I loved it so much. I was like, I need to get one in here. So I got yellow. I just find like the pop of color is just fun for me. It's comfortable. It has wheels. It goes back. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't as expensive as a lot of office chairs. And if you're not one of those people who needs like, what's it called? What's that word? Ergonomic. If you're not one of those people who needs an ergonomic chair, and just like normal chairs are fine, then this is great. But that said, it's not like a normal, like I've sat at normal chairs for 8 hours while working and was like, oh, my back is killing me. This is still comfortable enough that like you won't hurt, if that makes sense. But yeah, Amazon, you know, easy peasy. Okay, and the last thing that this is so random, but if you know me a little bit or a lot, you know that I love to work out. It's kind of what gives me peace and clarity in my life. I haven't been able to work out as much lately. I'm hoping my schedule kind of levels out soon and I can get back to it. But the one thing that I have loved, one of the best purchases of the year, actually bought it in December but started using it in January, is this mat. I am obviously gonna put a picture here. So this mat is, I think they used it when I used to go to Flywheel or the like fly bar classes. They had these mats, and so when I noticed that similarity, I was like, this is a good mat. It's so great. It's so cushy. It's easy. I got the long size because I'm tall. I don't know what else to say. If you're in the market for something that's not really a yoga mat, like this is not a yoga mat, this is a workout mat, but I kind of wanted that because I do a lot of strength training and that kind of thing, and like for me, I don't really need a yoga mat, and this could double as one. So I forget how much it was, but I feel like it wasn't that bad, and I think it was a good investment because my home gym is looking good. I'm very hot right now. The heat is blowing. I've got way too many layers on, a blanket on my lap, and it's time to end this January favorites. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you've been liking. Have you tried any of the stuff that I've tried? Let me know in the comments below. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be better about my favorite videos this year, and you'll see more of them from me. 12 of them, well, 11 more. All right, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.